internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. There's no waiting for XRP to dip 20 cents or 30 cents so you could buy it at a discount, because none of those 30 cent, 40 cent, 50 cent discounts are going to matter when the value of XRP is at $5, $10, $20, $30. Buckle up. In today's video, I'm going to go over why the value of XRP has been suppressed since inception. And once you know the reasonings behind it, you're going to be extremely bullish and you're going to say, you know what, suppress it even more. Give us more time to accumulate this bad boy, because this thing is going to melt faces. And I'm going to tell you exactly why in today's episode. I mean, even when you look at it from an institutional perspective, which I always try to give you, given my background, listen to what Sal Gilberti said here.
Ripple's a company of really professional people working really hard on this. That's why we chose XRP. We believe in XRP. We're not making a price prediction, but we do believe it's a coin that will have the most utility out there. Bitcoin is a store of value. I agree with Mike McGlone, but I think that XRP has a true use case. There's just no doubt about it. And the Ripple team, from the interaction we've had with them, they're really professional. They act like investment bankers over there. They know what they're doing, and they will make this work.
Look at that. Starting to sound like someone we know. We talk about how the value, the utility of XRP is just something, words cannot even describe. But before we get into this, I want to make one thing crystal clear. You're in good hands. The information we provide on this channel is not hopium, it's facts. The thing is, it seems hopium to the stupid ones. This is not just some hyped up crypto channel, but I'm someone who actually lived inside the system in terms of a regulated ecosystem. To the one or two waste skins morons still typing in the comments saying I've never worked in a bank, you're not just wrong, you're irrelevant. And this is the only time I want to cover this topic. Here's a photo of me with Don Cherry on my peasant lunch break in 2016. Here's another photo from 2019, private banking with my team. While you were binge watching probably Netflix and living off your overdraft fees, because I've seen it happen so many times, people do this, I was helping manage millions of dollars for high net worth clients. So next time you open your mouth to downplay crypto or to tear down individuals providing facts, remember this: you're a low-life loser with zero vision, zero insight, and zero worth to this conversation. Now, to the rest of you, the real ones, welcome. Again, let's pretend like we're going to restart this on a good note now. You weren't just early, you were chosen. Remember, this is a mindset. And XRP wasn't being suppressed. It was actually being engineered quietly, globally. This wasn't a setback. This was pretty much a setup. You don't build a financial system to run trillions of dollars, right? Just put code together. You architect it with regulators, with central banks, with licensed institutions. And in 2025, you saw all the dominoes fall, and they're still falling. You don't just build a new financial system in 5 years, let's just say, and say, okay, here, run trillions through it. No. Like, you got to understand, this is Ripple coordinating since inception with central banks, regulators, institutions, and infrastructure providers worldwide, quietly, strategically, globally, to build the rails for the next financial era. And then we have been documenting this whole journey here. So the fact that XRP is at $2.23, you guys all know this is just an absolute joke, but it's okay. It's like, we're going to get through all this. We're all going to become wealthy because we know the facts. We're on the right side of history. And what's coming is not random. This is the level playing field they've all been whispering about. And XRP is the core engine of that new system.
Interoperability of economies actually connect more than 200 countries, and particularly their payments and securities infrastructures with each other.
The ability to enhance each other's understanding, the ability to connect the diverse economies, the 200 or so countries in the world, and make sure the payment system works.
And then we're creating a level playing field across all the cryptos.
Used as a sort of universal bridge. And blockchains are what provide that level playing field. So that
the liquidity in digital assets could be applied to actually make that much more democratized. A level playing field.
The bank is leveling the playing field between old and new.
And that implies clearly a level playing field.
Been losing hundreds of billions of dollars. We just want it to be a level playing field.
Making U.S. companies competitive. We need to create a level playing field.
Issue we need to address level playing field.
Whatever we do, we create a level playing field.
While all these coins are running off with wild speculation, XRP was being perfected in the shadows. Think about that. It was battle tested in court. Can't be comparable to anybody else. Nobody has spent that much money on legal fees than Ripple. It was audited by governments, adopted by banks, licensed by regulators. This wasn't suppression. It was construction. And construction takes time, especially when your building is about to carry the entire world's value. Think about that. What you're building is going to carry so much value, something that we have never seen before. And my goodness, just thinking about it makes me just, oh my God, it's crazy. So let me speak to the ones, to the ones who stayed this whole journey. You've held XRP this long. You're not just an investor, you're a visionary at this point. Because you guys all could have sold. Obviously, you guys have bills to pay. Some of you guys buy to pay your bills and then, sell to pay your bills and then buy it back. But remember, none of you guys folded. You guys understand what is coming. We're about to witness something XRP has never experienced. And that is true price discovery. Not speculation, not FOMO pumps. I'm talking real demand. I'm talking ETFs that use physical XRP. Institutions locking it up. TradFi and DeFi coexisting. Real world assets flowing on chain, and the XRP ledger becoming the backbone of value settlement. Wake up to the individuals that don't see it. XRP is about to go mainstream in 2025. And when that happens, it will be the only thing people are talking about. Retail hype, institutional volume, a financial storm that ends with XRP standing at the center, doing what no other assets can do. And that is to bridge, settle, and scale a trio all at the same time.
Have all this institutional adoption. We're at ground zero of something that's about to be really big.
We're in the middle of the sort of rebuilding of the financial system, and Ripple is poised to figure out where the interesting things are.
We're trying to really leapfrog the current standards that other crypto companies are working on today.
And when that moment comes, I'm telling you right now, I know none of you guys are going to say, came out of nowhere. You guys know it's coming, but the individuals that don't know, they're going to say, oh, which came out of nowhere. No. You know that we watched it all unfold. We read every patent, every white paper. We were following every regulatory move. We were never waiting for hope. We were stacking certainty. Okay? Understand the importance of that. Remember that Bitcoin is a store of hope. You're just hoping that somebody richer than you comes in and buys it, but in reality, it doesn't solve any kind of problem, nor does it have any kind of utility that can scale into the trillions and benefit these regulated financial institutions. We saw it coming. We prepared for this, aka accumulating, going balls deep. We earned this. This is history. This is history. And the final countdown, ladies and gentlemen, you could say, has started. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Go ahead and smash that like button. I want you guys to really lock in right now because April, May, June, a lot of events are going to take place. And right now we're seeing the markets teeter-totter. I do have some trades open right now, which we're going to go into. I have this trade open on Bitcoin that I just opened. We have an Ethereum trade open, and we have our XRP trade open as well. And if you guys are trying to get the local bottom right now and catch the ride up, okay, this is a huge moment. Volatility is great for traders, and right now, in my opinion, we are going to test the next levels again. Okay, it is coiling up unless something drastic happens, some sort of negative news, but I guarantee you it will come right back up, so you could go ahead and watch the markets. But with Paul Atkins coming out on April 25th, which is in 2 days, and to talk about crypto, regulation, etc., all that good stuff, we don't know what they're going to say. Okay, we don't know what they're going to say, and I don't think it's going to be anything negative. And as I'm recording this video, apparently Trump coin is pumping. I don't have that ready to present to you right away. It is pumping apparently because Trump announced a dinner for their holders. The top 200 holders will have dinner with Trump or something like that. So you could well know something's happening right now behind the scenes. And once Paul Atkins comes and whatever he says may move the market. Okay, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. But if you guys want to take advantage of the volatility and get a potential bottom for XRP, remember, in my opinion, once we break through $2.30 and we hold it above, anything under $2 is history. Especially knowing that we have legislation about to pass in the coming, I would say, 8 to 12 weeks maximum. And that is really going to open up some of these floodgates, okay, slowly. So BitUnex right now has a special deposit reward offer. And you guys could also use a different email if you used a different one before. If you deposit $100, you get a $10 futures bonus. If you deposit $200, you get a $20 futures bonus. So on, all the way down to if you deposit $4,000, you get a $400 future bonus. It will be deposited within 7 days, okay? First time traders, low leverage. Again, this XRP trade that I have right now, I had a margin. It's a margin of $7,300 with 7 leverage. My liquidation price is $1.86, okay? The entry price was $2.14. I'm going to leave this open. I'm hoping I have this open until, $4, $5 and up onwards. I do have other trades open as well. Again, same with this Ethereum trade that was open. Again, very risky. This is 101 leverage. Do not even with my margin at 678, valued of $69,000. So in total, we have about just under $200,000 in longs open currently, but proceed with caution. If you guys want to take advantage of the welcome bonus, the link is in the description down below. Just go off with these net deposits, and we will be back with another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. It's if we don't break through 230, we're coming back to 180. Okay, if we don't break 230 with volume, we're coming back to 180. We're going below $2. But like I said, with everything that's coming down the pipelines, I just don't see it happening. We'll be back with another video.
It started with a vision, now it's spreading wide. SLT's the token, it's our Degen pride. 24 hours crypto, leading the call. Bringing XRP believers, united we stand tall. First ledger's on fire, trades like the scene. SLT's the movement, power in the dream. From the memes to the moon, we're making it real. 100 XRP, that's the deal. I salute you, you salute me. Together in XRP we believe. From the trenches to the skies we see. XRP to 100 destiny. This ain't just a token, it's a battle cry. For those who know, XRP will fly high. Salute is the name, SLT the ticker. First ledger's buzzing, trades getting quicker. Building the future, brick by brick. In a world powered by Ripple, the vision will stick. We're more than a meme, it's a movement strong. XRP believers, let's prove them wrong. I salute you, you salute me. Together in XRP we believe. From the trenches to the skies we see. XRP to 100 destiny. 24 hours script crypto, the captain of the crew. SLT's the anthem for the bold and true. Through the dips and the pumps, we stand and fight, believing in the ledger, in the dawn's bright light. I salute you, you salute me. Together in XRP we believe. From the trenches to the skies we see. XRP to hunt a destiny. So raise your SLT, let the world hear the sound. XRP believers, we're Ripple bound. From the memes to the charts, the vision is clear. Salute to the future, the time is near. I salute you, you salute me. Together in XRP we believe. From the trenches to the skies we see. XRP to hunt a destiny.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.